John Bohlinger with Premier Guitar. I'm with Steve Wariner, Grammy winner, certified guitar player, hit songwriter, singer.
Well, man, thank you for all that.
And creator of a new signature Gretsch.
I love this thing. I still have a serious crush on this thing, man.
How could you not?
By the way,
man?
thanks for coming. Thanks for letting me be with you today.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Okay, we got to start. I mean, you've got obviously tons of great stuff here, but this is the one we need to start with. Let's hear all about it.
Well, Gretsch and I have a really long relationship.
Oh,
I go way back.
Chet Atkins
Absolutely,
days.
my days of meeting Mr. Fred Gretsch, and Mr. Fred Gretsch now, of course, the nephew of Fred Gretsch.
Isn't that amazing?
But it's amazing. I met with Chet. I met Fred Gretsch years ago, but Fred and Dinah from down in Savannah, the head of Gretsch Guitars, now super folks, and we've talked about through the years the possibility of, hey, kind of throwing it back and forth. Hey, one of these days we need to do a Steve Wariner model. So Joe Carducci, some of those guys, my pals, every time I'd see them, we'd kind of talk about it, but it never went anywhere. Well, I was talking with Joe down at, I think I went and saw the Randy Bachman exhibit of all of his crazy Gretches.
That's right.
And it was
Gretches
insane. And we brought it, that day I played a little bit at the Hall of Fame, and Joe said, we really do need to do that.
They heard that, they're like, my God.
And so he said, he knew I'd draw a little bit and paint, and so he said, draw out some stuff and your wish list. And so I went to my son Ryan, and first thing I did was call Ryan, who, I say this all the time, one of my favorite guitar players in the world. If he's not my son, I would say it.
Hey, for the
and
record,
I mean it. I mean it. I'm not even saying that. But
yeah,
so I called.
Totally for the record, Ron Wariner, checking out. He's a total badass friend of mine.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I want to play like that. But I go straight to Ryan's house and I say, Ryan, we're going to do this Gretsch model. And so I said, what I wanted to be, my very first thought, John, was I wanted to be, the way I play, I wanted to be a guitar that I'm going to be playing.
Right.
I want it to be something that's in my arsenal. It's going to go on the road with me. And I want it to be something that I use. But here's the deal, and this is where I talked to Ryan. I said, I also want it to be a guitar that someone that's, a young crunching guitar player might pick it up. Somebody that doesn't play fingerstyle,
right,
and wants to play whatever, Led Zeppelin song or The Who or Tom Petty. It'll be be great for them too. And by the way, it says Steve Wariner, but you can pop this off and put one that says nothing. Won't hurt my feelings. Go for it, because I know that they're gonna. My ideal with Ryan, and he did too. I wanted his influences. We wanted that. There's not anything on here with my name that you can't go pop, and fix it. And I wanted it to be versatile for any style of playing, and I really think we got that with Ryan's help. And we also went and talked to Jeff Sin, who is an incredible luthier and great guitar guy, and wonderful friend, and just knows his stuff.
Yeah.
And Ryan and I went immediately to his place and said, "This is going to happen. Can you help us and throw us some thoughts and ideas?" And so he started in on the more technical aspects, some of the things that it does, And
for instance, the painted on F-holes.
Well, we wanted it to be a solid body. I wanted it to be, if you're going to play something hot and loud through that Ryan's Marshall, red Marshall head.
Yeah.
If you're going to play through some serious amps, I don't want F-hole. I don't want real F-holes.
Yeah.
So that was. For my finger style, I could have been fine probably, but I wanted to be versatile for every style player.
Yeah.
And also, we wanted the brass nuts, so it'll be the same for, that sustain will be there if you're playing a chord or open strings, the Goto tuners. We thought out everything on this guy.